I was here in Colorado soon after this tragedy happened. I visited the school, the cars with all the flowers and gifts piled on top of them, hundreds of mementos placed on the fencing surrounding the school, the crosses placed on the hill, the wood boarding up the windows, and the saddened silence in the air. It was very surreal. This is my memoriam to the beautiful people who lost their lives that day. We are being protected, even now, watching over this park and school grounds. Every time I have come here to visit, they are forever watching. Hello friends! Here we are today, Columbine High School. We're on the back side and we're gonna go up the hill. We're gonna go to the memorial. We have visited the memorial a few times and lucky to watch the band and football team practice. Yeah, do the band, for sure. Columbine Memorial Committee members. There was a proposal to tear down the school and rebuild further down the road in 2019. Instead, better security and fencing will be added. For respect and privacy, I never trespass or like to feel I'm invading on anyone's privacy. The hill overlooking the school is beautiful. This memorial opened to the public September 21st, 2007. On April 20th, 1999, in a senseless act of violence, 12 students and 1 teacher were killed and many others injured at Columbine High School. It was a tragic event that shook the Columbine and Denver communities, horrified and saddened the nation, and changed forever our perceptions of the safety and security within a school typical of so many across America. Over time, Columbine parents, students, faculty, and community leaders designed and constructed this Columbine Memorial to remember those killed and injured that day and honor their lives. This memorial is dedicated to those innocent victims so that they are never forgotten. Shortly after April 20th, 1999, there was an outpouring of flowers, notes, poems, ribbons, stuffed animals, pictures, and other objects brought to Clement Park to pay tribute to those that died, were injured, or traumatized. From that initial outpouring of emotions and disbelief came the concept of establishing a permanent public memorial near the high school. A memorial that would serve to honor those innocent victims, but also provide a historic record of this tragedy and to deliver a message of hope for many generations to come. We remember every parent who battled depression and grief, anger and sorrow, who battled the relentless task of waking up knowing their child would not come home. We remember every parent, every friend who spent countless hours in dozens of hospital rooms and bedside vigils in the slow and painful process of recovery. We remember our pain. We remember our sorrow. We remember our heroes. We remember those who in selfless acts of courage, who in sacrificial dedication, risked all in time of crisis and need. We dedicate this ground to the memory of the 13. We dedicate this ground to those who suffered physical harm. We dedicate this ground to the students and staff who were at Columbine High School. We dedicate this ground to all their families. And we dedicate this ground to the community that is Columbine. We are Columbine. Lee Andres, Columbine teacher. This wall of healing is dedicated to those who were at Columbine High School and to all those who were touched by the tragic events of April 20th, 1999. Isaiah Amon Scholes. Stop doing wrong, learn to do right, maintain justice, and do what is right. Those who walk uprightly enter into peace. Isaiah 1:15-17, 56, 57, 1-2. Lauren Townsend. I feel so peaceful, calm, and joyful, like I am on the verge of enlightenment. There is so much more going on here than we realize. I do think humanity is losing touch with itself and their relationship with their surroundings. Unfortunately, it usually takes a huge trauma to get people to realize what is important, and I feel that is what is going to happen, to wake up everyone to get in touch with their spiritual sides. I am not afraid of death, for it is only a transition, for in the end, all there is love. Excerpts from Lauren's diary. Corey de Pouder. Corey was a young man who was full of life. He was a person that you would want to spend time with. He loved to talk and could have long conversations on the subjects he was passionate about. With a sense of humor, Corey could have a whole room laughing. Stephen Curnell. At 14, was a quiet, thoughtful, generous, and forgiving young man. He never held a grudge and was quick to offer help, encouragement, forgiveness, and friendship to family, classmates, and soccer teammates. Steve, you are forever in our hearts. Soar high and fly straight. We love you. Dad, Mom, and Nancy. Matthew Ketchter. As the sun rises, the eagle soars, and the wind whispers, we will remember you. Memories are moments of time strung together, but in these moments of reflection, we will see the kindness in your eyes, hear your sweet chuckles of laughter, and feel the love for others in your heart. Matthew, a gift from God. Kyle Albert Velasquez, a young man who as a child struggled with developmental delays and learning disabilities. He knew his limitations, yet wanted to be like every other kid. He was just beginning to really like who he was. Kyle was and is very much loved. He will always be missed and never forgotten. Rachel Joyce Scott. Her middle name described her. She was a joy. Her beauty reflected her kindness and compassion. A month before her death, she wrote, I have this theory that if one person can go out of their way to show compassion, then it will start a chain reaction of the same. People will never know how far a little kindness can go. Cassie Renee Bernal. Our Cassie had an engaging laugh, beautiful long blonde hair, clear blue eyes, and a big warm smile that she generously shared. Her loves are music, snowboarding, with her brother Chris, photography, travel, and youth group. Seeking to be an obstetrician, she dreamed of bringing new life into this world. John Tomlin. Born September 1, John Tomlin was a young man with a broad smile and bright eyes. As a kid, he loved cars, baseball, family, and God. As a teen, he added Chevy trucks and the Green Bay Packers to that list. Daniel Lee Rorbo. A precious gift from God, with an engaging smile and beautiful blue eyes that would light up the room. Sensitive and caring, always quick with a comforting hug, a funny kid with an infectious laugh and a quick comeback, so full of questions, wanting to know how things work. William Dave Sanders. He will always be only one thought away when we need strength and comfort. We have a lifetime filled with memories of man we are so proud to have known. So remember Dave for how he lived, not how he died. Born in Illinois as a child, he liked Davy Crockett, Little League Baseball, and loved the sound of a bouncing basketball. Daniel Mauser. We remember Daniel as a boy with a gentle spirit and a shy grin. Often charming and sometimes intense, he was just coming into his own. He still saw the world through largely innocent eyes. He was an inquisitive and occasionally demanding adolescent who would challenge you to examine your assumptions about most everything. Kellyanne Fleming. A writer and a poet, a gentle soul who walked among us. I step outside, what did I hear? I heard the whispers and the cries of the people's fear, the loneliness of wisdom. Can that be? The sad, sad sorrow that I see, that is past in the trees. Is it true? Can it be real? Can I let them know how I really feel? The things that I have seen, the things that I have felt. Can that be? The feelings of sorrow that I hope will soon melt. Wherever I looked, wherever I turned, I see shadows all through the night. I put my head down and said a little prayer to tell the Lord the sad, sad sorrow and the lonely cries that I have heard. After a minute of silence of wisdom, I looked up slowly. I saw a thing that I have never seen. I saw a light and asked myself, can that be? Was it real or was it a dream? I didn't know, but hopefully it will come to me. It was bright and I was scared. I didn't know what or if I should see. I looked, and then it came to me. It was a dream. When I was turning to walk away, I heard a voice. Written by Kelly in 1998, her first draft, final draft, published in Chicken Soup for the Teenage Soul. 3. To Columbine High School, in our hopes, an avenue of trees could not replace but help to remember. From Orchard Park High School, New York, April 1999. The Columbine Memorial Garden, in remembrance of the 12 students and 1 teacher from the Columbine High School who tragically lost their lives on April 20th, 1999. I will just say a few words and then I'll just go down the memorial. I was in Germany when this happened. And I came to visit my mom with my son. And we went to the memorial at the school. And we placed some flowers and a poem. And we saw the cars covered with flowers. And the outgoing of support and love. Sadness for this tragedy. Coach Dave Sanders, October 22nd, 1951 to April 20th, 1999. Too loved and missed to ever be forgotten. A hero, he saved many students, ushering them to safety before his life was taken. Rachel Joy Scott, she was the joy of our lives, August 5th, 1981 to April 20th, 1999. Corey Tyler de Pouder, March 3rd, 1983 to April 20th, 1999. Beloved son, brother, grandson, and friend. He who has spent his life best has enjoyed it the most. Laid to rest here together. These were all laying down, so I fixed it for now. When the lawnmowers come by, they push them out of the way. We are in the very beautiful and tranquil Columbine Memorial Garden here at Chapel Hills. During my whole filming of the Columbine Memorials, this is Corey's song. Kelly Ann Fleming, January 6, 1983 to April 20th, 1999. A writer and a poet, a gentle soul who walked among us, you will remain forever in our hearts. Very cool. Through the darkness, you found the light. Columbine High School, 4/20/1999. Dusk comes early for spirits that soar. Beloved son, Daniel Connor Mauser, June 25th, 1983 to April 20th, 1999. Gone from home, but not from our hearts. Isaiah Iman Scholes, April 4th, 1980 to April 20th, 1999. Dedicated to our son. For there has been a child born to us. For there has been a son given to us. And the princely rule will come to be upon his shoulders, and his name will be called Wonderful. Isaiah 9:6. Danny Lee Rorbo, March 2nd, 1984 to April 20th, 1999. And here we have come to pay respects to Lauren Dawn Townsend, January 17th, 1981, April 20th, 1999. Angel, daughter, sister. John Robert Tomlin, September 1st, 1982 to April 20th, 1999. Our beloved son, brother, friend. Resting place in Wisconsin. Kyle Albert Velasquez, May 5th, 1982 to April 20th, 1999. We love you and miss you. Stephen Robert Curnell, August 28th, 1984 to April 20th, 1999. Forever in our hearts. Laid to rest here, next to one another. Kathy Renee Bernal, November 6, 1981 to April 20th, 1999. Bunny Rabbit, we know you're in the arms of our loving Lord, and yes, Cassie, we're happy for you. All our love now and forever.